let's chit chat about homeschool curriculum for this upcoming school year, 26 to 27. I'm super, super excited. This will be my first year homeschooling. So trust me when I tell y'all, I did hours of research, watching YouTube videos, watching TikToks about curriculum. And boy, oh boy, is there so many. So if you were like me and more secular, non-religious based, this video will be for you. So keep listening. So first, I will have a kindergartner and a second grader. I'm going to break down Hayes' kindergarten curriculum first, and then we'll break down Canaan's and what we'll be doing together as a family, and then what we'll be doing separate as individual subjects. So for Hayes, for reading, learning how to read, I have chose Logic of English. I chose Logic of English because I did a lot of research on this, and it was either between that or All About Reading. And I think I just liked the way that Logic of English broke things down and taught you how to read and taught the science behind reading. I'm a science nerd. I like the science behind things. And so I enjoyed how it broke things down. And I think that I'll enjoy that teaching style when I go to teach her how to read. So we will see. It's kind of expensive, but I'm willing to buy the curriculum because, again, I'll have another kindergartner at some point. I'll have Harley coming up behind her. So I'll just save that curriculum for later. And then for writing, I'm just going to do a Writing Without Tears workbook that you can get off Amazon. And we're going to practice her writing and letter recognition and stuff like that, number recognition. And then for spelling, I got her a Evan Moore, just kindergarten spelling workbook. It was super affordable. I think like $15 on Amazon as well. These will all be linked in my storefront as well. But I decided to go with Evan Moore because I think sometimes workbooks are fine. Like workbooks are fine when it comes to things like that. I think that we don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on all these different curriculums. And I think the Evan Moore workbook is going to be plenty for early kindergarten spelling. And then for math for her, I decided to go with Math with Confidence because I also did a lot of research on this. Hayes is more like artsy and project-based and game-based. She doesn't really love workbooks, doesn't really love school. So I need to think of like fun ways to teach her. And I really liked Math with Confidence because it's very game based, lots of games to get her engaged in wanting to learn math. So that is why we chose Math with Confidence with her. If we don't love it, it's not that expensive. I think it was like $50 for the student workbook and teacher workbook. So if we don't love it, I don't mind switching up halfway through the year or whenever we need to. And then for language arts, art, science, and nature study, we decided to go with Blossom and Root. We're doing level 1 instead of level 0, which is their kindergarten level, just because I want Kanan to also join in on language arts. And I've read a lot from the parents who have done Blossom and Root multiple years and taught multiple ages. And they think with a kindergartner and second grader, level 1 will be perfect for the both of them as far as like the books go and the language arts of all of it. And for Kanan, he's already a pretty advanced reader, so I don't really need to teach him how to read. He already knows how to read. I just really want to work on reading comprehension with him and writing and journaling and things like that. So I think the language arts will be perfect for the both of them. And then again, the unit studies for art and the nature study and science, I think is going to be perfect for the both of them. We can do those together as a family. So we will do that. And then up next, I will have Kanan. He's going to be in second grade. And so the subjects that I will be teaching him separately are obviously the math and the writing. And so for math, we decided to go with Beast Academy for him. He didn't really love Math with Confidence when I printed out some of the samples. He really enjoyed the Beast Academy, the comic books, the monsters. He is like my perfect student. He loves to sit and he loves workbooks. He doesn't really need me to like be like, come on, buddy, come on. Like if I give him a task, he'll do it. And then he'll be like, Mom, what's next? So he loved Beast Academy, which is why we decided to go with Beast Academy for math for him. And he tested out at the second grade level. So I'll be purchasing level 2 for him. And he's really excited about that. And then also for him for writing, he's going to be doing Writing Without Tears. I got the second grade writing workbook for him as well. He doesn't want to practice cursive yet. He said he wants to practice cursive next year, which is totally okay with me. Usually second graders start cursive, but I don't mind him waiting till third grade at all. He definitely is interested in it, but I also don't want to force it. So we'll practice cursive next year. I think he still needs to practice on his penmanship and his handwriting first and get that down better because he can be like super messy and sloppy and fast. So I want him to practice more on getting the handwriting down and having better penmanship before we switch over to cursive. So we're waiting for third grade for that. And then I also got him the Evan Moore second grade spelling workbook for him as well for spelling. And then if I needed to, I was going to get Lightning Literature for extra literature, but I don't want to push it. This is our first year homeschooling. So I think less is more until we find like our rhythm. So I'm just going to stick with the language arts. Like I said, Blossom and Root level 1 for him and just do that together with him and Hayes together. So we will do that. But I did put lightning literature as my language arts curriculum if I did want to like add a little bit more. So we'll see how I feel about that. And then lastly, for another unit studies that we'll be doing together as a family for the both of them, Kanan and Hayes, we decided to go with Little School of Smiths, and they have like a geography and all about me. It's like me on the map, all about the body, and something else I can't remember, me in space or something. So we'll do those 3 unit studies. I'm going to just buy the bundle. They're having like a huge spring sale right now too. So I'm going to buy the bundle and do those unit studies for them together. And then what I'm thinking is our weekly flow. I want to do Monday through Thursday, Fridays off. Fridays will be for like field trips or, play dates, co-ops. I'm not really committed to a co-op right now. I think I just want to like wait it out and not do co-ops this year because I just don't want the commitment. We're very like go with the flow. So Fridays will be for like field trips or play dates or hangouts or game days, like game-based, like board game days, game-based Fridays. So we will do that on Fridays. So Monday through Thursday, we will be doing our English and our reading, our writing, and math every single day, every morning. And then we will be doing unit studies alternating days. So like art one day, science one day, nature study one day, geography one day. And we'll be alternating through the unit studies that way. So I'm super excited. A lot of these curriculums that I looked through are very open and go, not a lot of prep time. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is Blossom and Rue. I did hear that finding the books on the reading list have been kind of hard for families, and a lot of their libraries don't carry them. So we will see how that goes. I am super, super excited. All of this will cost probably around $650. I have it labeled here. I can't remember the full price, but I think it's like $650 for the both of them, which isn't terrible. And I do want to say that like you can find curriculum for a lot cheaper. I think the most expensive curriculum I'm buying is Logic of English because it's $250 something, but I think it'll be worth it because Hayes is a new reader. And like I said, I'll be using it again for Harley when Harley comes up in that grade as well. So I think it'll be worth it. And I know that we might struggle with reading with Hayes. She's not really interested. So we will see how that goes. I'm really hoping that Logic of English will keep it fun and interesting for her. So yeah, that is our curriculum picks. I hope you enjoyed and save this for later. And like I said, I'll have all of these listed in my Amazon storefront, the ones that you can get on Amazon. And then the other ones you'll see in the screenshots, the links that you can find them at. And they're doing big spring sales. So go check them out. And if you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I did tons of research. So I felt like maybe I could spare some of you because I went nuts and spent hours researching curriculum, like truly hours. So I hope this helps. And like I said, I am nerding out over all this curriculum and I cannot wait to get it in. I can't wait to like flip through all of it. Oh, I'm just so excited. So excited. And it's going to be a beautiful year. I just know it. Also, Pete the Mic. Isn't that so cute? Had to buy it.